What is this?
I don't know. I don't know.
Honda.
The power of dreams.
Dean Pelton, I know how susceptible you are to advertising.
Would you say I'm a level 7 susceptible?
No, because why would I? Because that's Moon Man talk. You mentioned a new kid earlier who told you about the new Honda Fit.
Rick.
Britta's boyfriend?
Yeah, but he's not. No. He's a good man. And he wouldn't secretly be working for Honda because when we first met, he was secretly working for a completely different company.
Are you? I don't know how to... I have a rule about being constructive, so I can't ask any questions right now because all of the questions that I have right now are rhetorical and they end with the word idiot. Do you know what a rhetorical... No, of course you know what that is. You're an idiot. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, but you're so stupid. You have no idea, and you're the only one who has no idea because guess why? Don't answer that, you'll get it wrong. Oh, so dumb. You're just a dumb little man who tries to destroy this school every minute. I am sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but... Shh. Oh, so stupid. Oh, shh. Such a dummy.
Moonlight, bleeding glass and healing needles, amputated hearts are never whole. Too bright, dreaming as the screaming seagulls feed on parts of me I keep below. Oh, take off your belt, let me go the way you've been.
Fly overhead, buffalo, fallen jet inside.
You know what?
Can believe we've got the whole gang back together.
Why was that like John F. Goldblum?
Oh my God, JF Goldblum.
Yeah.
Ask not what your country can do for you, but
yes.
Ask what you can do for your country.
Can do for your country. That's a great bit.
That's a great character. I'm sorry. I gotta make a phone call. Beep bop boop boop boop. Hello, Lorne Michaels.
Yeah.
Do I have one for you? It's called Jeff F. Kennedy. And he's...
Jeff F. Kennedy!
Jeff F. Kennedy. And he... Oh, you're gonna... This is the new Gilly. You're gonna want to run this one once a week. This is the new target lady. You've been looking for a new target lady. And now it's Jeff F. Kennedy.
Jeff F. Kennedy.
Jeff F. Kennedy.
Oh my God!
Nature finds a way. You just it alternates.
It's just
between...
Jeff Goldblum with a Boston accent. It's literally nothing. Get fucking Amy Poehler does a Jeff Goldblum impersonation, and they're like, it's brilliant.
Oh my God! There is a Joel McHale does a frankly mind-blowing Jeff Goldblum on this very television program. Many seasons ago.
Wait, which episode did he do that?
It's in Beginner Pottery when he was up all night studying pottery.
Are we recording? Is this just for us at this point?
It's recording. I was not going to let Jeff F. Goldblum die on the vine. You know what I mean?
A little bit of Goldblum got into him.
I do have to remember where the record button is. Where is it? I feel like I can't find it now in the Skype. I found it on all my other.
Bottom left.
Oh, it's bottom. Why would they move the? I'm suddenly 85 years old. Why would they move that?
I don't understand.
I knew where that was.
Companies change things every 3 months.
They change things. Now I don't know where my email is. But yeah, no, I was not going to let Jeff F. Goldblum just like disappear into the improv ether.
Jeff F. Goldblum.
I had to preserve that one for fucking posterity. I gotta be telling my one time on my podcast.
On the podcast right then.
I was doing an impression of Jeff Goldblum.
And my wires were crossed, see?
Yeah, see, I smoked a little too much weed.
I think I know this might be a little bit of a controversial move on my part. I think we need to just talk at least briefly about Suicide Squad. Sorry,
No, that's fine.
Suicide Squad.
I don't understand why that would be controversial.
I don't know. Superhero movies can be sometimes.
Well,
Controversial topic.
Hey,
I think James Gunn movies earn themselves a separate.
That's valid. That's
completely
echelon.
correct. Yes, there's its own echelon. I don't have a phenomenal number of things to say about the Suicide Squad. It was what I wanted it to be, which is what if the Guardians of the Galaxy could kill guys? You know, shoot them right in the face and their head would explode. What if Rocket Raccoon could just like completely fuck a man up? Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
You know, it answered a lot of my big questions. What if Groot was a shark? It answered a lot of my big questions.
There was
And
when they had the Nanaue scene of him rip. Like, first of all, love that they did a whole scene in like sun rain.
Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. That blinding, like really saturated,
like you can't see anything
rain
behind them. It's like all
That was
it's a
beautiful.
white out, just vague silhouette.
I
Very
watch a lot of
fucking
movies.
choice.
I can't tell you how many movies I've seen that like attempt that visual palette, which is
Not
something we've all
many, yeah.
experienced. It's not many. That was really like kind of breathtaking. It was really well done.
Very distinctive choice. And then the comic book shot. I loved that
They
they
like rip and lightning strike.
Oh,
It's so good.
oh, it was so
It's like-
good.
It's the best Thor panel you've seen in like 3 years. You know, just like
Yeah.
getting fucking ripped in half. Yeah, it was good.
I also
You know,
fucking
good.
love the Nawe's fucking nom nom.
Yeah, just Sylvester Stallone doing one of the best performances of his career.
Yeah, it's because the first performance where the scriptwriter was like, "You talking is a chore, so let's make it short and funny."
Yeah, this is his best performance since Rocky 1, I think.
Well, you know
Before
what
he
this
got-
means, though,
Before he
right?
got punched in the head a lot. What?
He took.
And after he got punched in the head, you know, like
Yeah.
just slightly fewer face punches. What were you, Jace? You were.
I was
saying?
just gonna say this means now that I will not rest until I see a moment where we've got Sylvester Stallone in one of the Fast movies, so we can just have like a Vin Diesel Groot, Sylvester Stallone Nanaue reference. Yeah, that's gonna be a moment that they would absolutely capitalize off
Oh
of.
my god! Please,
Right?
Sylvester Stallone.
Vin Diesel and Sylvester and Sly.
Put
Are
him in
you
a
kidding me?
car. Put him in a car.
Also, the next.
going a little slow for me.
I'll tear your family apart.
Oh, yeah, we
do
couldn't
it
grab
for
the
that.
Put it-
sister.
Put Sylvester Stallone in a monster truck. Put him in a Bigfoot
No,
style
a
monster
literal-
truck.
Wait, they haven't done
Y'all,
monster
the
trucks
next,
fast.
y'all, the next Fast and Furious just needs to be the Suicide Squad 2. It's already got Peacemaker in it.
Wow. We are slowly subsuming. I would love to see Margot Robbie in a Fast and Furious movie. Are you fucking kidding me?
Idris Elba also fucking loves cars, and he was already in the
Sure.
Fast and Furious franchise.
Sure.
Got your car.
They speak. Yeah, it'll be hard to.
Instead of
Nom nom, it's vroom.
It'll be very difficult to understand who is speaking, Sylvester Stallone or Vin Diesel. Like if the camera is not pointed at their mouth, you'll be like, wait, which one? Which one's
Run that by me one more time.
Is-
Sorry, that's the cinematic equivalent of I couldn't understand what you were saying from behind your face mask. It's like just no idea. If you can't see their mouth, nope, no clue.
No, I need visual cues from these gentlemen.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was reading your lips the whole time, and even then, I needed the subtitles. I
got
You know what? Better than all of this,
sure.
just let Vin Diesel act and let Sly record the voiceover for Vin Diesel as if he's an enemy.
Okay. All
I
right.
watch the fuck out of that.
Okay. Or like, let's say, Vin, Fast 10, we open. Vin, driving he car in Antarctica. I don't think they've been there yet, right? And he falls, the car, his American muscle car that he took to Antarctica, crashes into like a glacier and he freezes. And he freezes for like a long time. Then he comes out and he's Sylvester Stallone.
I was gonna
he's
say I was
Stallone
about to
now.
make a really controversial joke, but now I have to say it just so that the idea is out there.
Uh-huh.
They do a soft reboot of Paul Walker's character, and they try it out with Sylvester Stallone as him from like when he returned.
And they
Because
just
the thing is, I mean,
they don't reference it.
took
They
a
just
moment-
start
the
calling
they
him
made
Brian.
one choice that really bothered me with one of the newer movies, where they were like, you know what? The husband, he's staying at home with the baby. I'm gonna return. Me, the one that's never driven or fought
That
in
was-
any of these.
Jace, that was literally Fast 9.
She's
Was
in the
most recent
family.
one.
I know that's what I was saying.
She has to
Oh,
get
it
her
sounded like you were, like, one of
brother.
them.
She has
Yeah.
to
Oh,
get
oh.
Jacob.
Did I say one of them? I meant this one. I meant
Yeah.
9.
Can't.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
cannot leave her out of the Jacob Toretto conversation.
I
That's
mean,
his
look,
sister.
Here's the deal. Was I excited that they brought her back? Yes. Did that
Good.
completely invalidate all of the logic they established as to why he wasn't there? Yes. It
Listen,
invalidated that
we-
logic.
In the audience, we just
really
gotta
about
get
all
over.
that failing
No,
to realize.
all I'm saying,
that it's-
problem solved, retcon achieved.
It's about family.
It's
So-
about
It's about
family.
family.
It's about family, and sometimes family has to stay home with the kids because he died and he can't be in the movie. But we want Jordana Brewster to be in the movie.
In the car at the very end.
Well, yeah, but it's like, it's like it's a thing. You
It's
know
a
what I
nod.
mean?
It's a-
Because he wasn't
we're
there.
not. No,
He
I'm-
wasn't there in 8. In 8 they were just like, Brian's not here. He's not coming. And even though we in the audience know that unfortunately Paul Walker has died, Brian O'Connor is very much alive. And it's weird that he's not invited to the barbecue.
Yeah, I don't know how long they're going to be able to go without doing a recast or killing off the character himself.
Two more
before it
movies, I
gets-
think, is how long they have to go.
How many? Sorry, 2 more movies?
2 more movies. I think one, slam bang
I mean, I
two-part
think
finale
they
is what
already-
we're expecting.
Like, this was the first time where I was like, that's kind of... But, like, also, that's kind of what we expected. Anyway,
But also, like, what are you
I
supposed
thought
to
this
do?
version of the Suicide Squad, Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, was my favorite iteration thus far out of the 3 films
Did
that
you
she's...
know
She's
that
great.
when she gets herself out of her handcuffs,
She did that.
Margot Robbie actually did that shit?
Of course she did. She's a fucking
Did she
killer.
hold the key in her toes, too?
No, she did the whole thing. That was just her actually getting out of her handcuffs.
So they shot that whole thing on wide and they chose close-ups for parts of it?
Or
Pacing.
they had multiple cameras set up because you couldn't see the
Yeah.
other side of the room.
Yeah, I think you
Um,
gotta, I'm sure it took a while. Like, it's not an easy, if you ever watch, like...
No, it's the
Yeah.
equivalent of her doing the elevator moment in the first Suicide Squad movie, where she
Oh.
like walks up the walls and on the ceiling in the elevator and kicks ass. She did that too. She's kind of
She's
like
a fucking pro. She's
She's
a
a
god.
pro.
She's a GD pro, Margot Robbie.
She's-
There's a you
she's
don't
Lady-
become Margot
she's
Robbie
Lady
without
Tom
being a
Cruise.
GD pro.
she's Lady Tom Cruise,
Tom
right?
Cruise is boy Margot Robbie.
Speak truth, Caleb. Fucking
Slap her
say
in
that.
the
Say that
fucking
again. For
Mission
sure.
Impossible
Yeah, I
movie.
just think like actors doing their own stunts can be like a very complicated thing and make like everybody on set really fucking stressed out. But it's also become like a mainstay of the action, like specifically the comic book movies. It's like we want to see your face as much as possible through the fight scenes.
Which is weird because
And-
they don't do any of them in those movies.
No, then they don't
They
fucking
don't-
use him, but still.
They don't do anything. Like those guys have not put on a wardrobe costume in 4 movies. They're as little substance there as possible.
Which ones? Wait, what?
I mean,
Stunt actor?
specifically MCU, but like they don't do their own stunts because it's cheap. It's because visual effects houses are not unionized in the same way that costume departments and set design departments are. It's cheaper to just make everything in computer. It's
Right.
cheaper to make it all press, control alt make movie and then the movie shows up. Obviously, it's more difficult than that. I'm being
That's how
a
that works,
facetious bastard. But you're right. I think because
What system are
because
you using? Windows
because-
XP?
the what?
Bad joke. Just ignore it.
Okay.
Move on.
It's the Windows Director X.
Yeah, I was using Windows Movie Maker to
I was like,
to
Control
make
Alt Movie. I know this command, but it's from an old operating system.
Gotcha. But because they know that we in the audience are completely aware that even in the most, like quote unquote realistic, well done action movies these days, a lot of it is still computer generated.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise did climb the side of the thing, and then they, mess with the background and mess, with the angle. But he did climb the thing, even in there. So
Yeah.
they have to. Certain actors in certain roles in certain movies, it's like, no, we have to stick them in there. But more importantly, we need to take a bunch of set photos of, Tom Hardy being ripped off of a tanker, so that people in the audience actually feel like they're watching something real.
Right. We have to ground it in some kind of reality.
That is why Tom Cruise is slapping himself to the side of a plane, because he wants you to know a year before you see Rogue Nation, I was on the side of a plane. I did it. And it's something that can't be, I know, Daddy Host, you are also a great fan of Jackie Chan movies, right?
Yes.
And I've been watching a lot of them recently. And there's just that tactility, and you knowing that tactility, and them, like, at the end of Police Story, putting a bunch of outtakes where Jackie Chan almost fucking dies making this movie for you.
Several times. Yeah.
It improves the movie by about 90% once you've seen the end credits montage of Jackie Chan almost dying, and you're like, shit, this movie was even better than I thought it was.
Yeah, I have to watch this again because none of it's fake.
Oh, because Michelle Yeoh got on a motorcycle and drove it onto a train, and not only did she do that, but a couple of times she missed.
Fucking missed.
She ate air on that stunt a couple times. So, like, I have even more respect for Super Cop Police Story 3 now than I did previously.
Yeah. I've also, this is a little bit of a diversion, but I've heard people saying similar things about Shang-Chi, in that, like, it feels like the Eastern doctrine of filming action was mixed with, like, the Western style of big budget, and that, like, it's got the best fight scenes in the MCU. And specifically, I called this out because I was like, it's AAPI, like, directed, choreographed, and cast. Mm-hmm. And I was like, if this movie doesn't have the best fucking action in the MCU, then somebody fucked up big time. Mm-hmm. And here we are. I can't wait. Yeah. I get to go see it tomorrow.
Oh, congratulations on that.
Anyway, Suicide Squad.
Yeah, Suicide Squad. Not all the emotional beats worked for me in this one. Sometimes they didn't feel quite, like, earned or quite fully baked, but all of the performances are so good, the movie is so entertaining that you're like, oh, I don't know, it doesn't really bother me as much as it could have, because I'm laughing and having a good time, you know?
Yeah. Like, I liked the Taika bits.
Those were good. And I love watching Gunn improve on his own, like, visual style, like seeing, like, her memories reflected on the bus window, like, that's on another level from obviously his roots, but even, like, what he's allowed to do at the other company, like, it's really, like, beautiful. I loved the sequence with King Shark and the little fish guys, just, like, taking some time, or, like, when Harley's in the big eyeball and the rats are swarming and it's, like, filling with blood. I'm like, this is
what the fuck is this?
Beautiful. This is a nice wonder to behold in the middle of all this. It's really cool watching him, like, stretch those muscles even more.
Yeah,
it's thrilling.
I also love how much Gunn, like, is talented at making a cast of misfits somebody or people we care about suddenly. Right. He's very good at that. And also, he is very good at tying that care into, like, a really fucking sad thing. Like, Guardians 1 has Peter's mom. Mm-hmm. Guardians 2 has fucking Yondu. And then this movie's got Ratcatcher 1 and 2. And, like, there are emotional bits that, like, going into any of those three movies you wouldn't expect. And when they're introduced to you at first as, like, a potential for a payoff later, you're like, yeah, this could have potential to pay off later, because that's what he's telling you. But then when it actually, like, is delivered, I don't know. If I'm rambling, I'm rambling. But it just feels like a lot of movies are like, see this emotional potential? We're going to flub it later.
We're gonna see all this stuff we're setting up in Acts 1 and 2. Forget about all that. It's time forget about all that. It's time for Act 3. Lasers, explosions. It's not that this movie doesn't have explosions, but I never felt it. Unlike a lot of its big budget action contemporaries, it doesn't feel like when the third act started, it became a different movie. It doesn't feel like it dropped all its plot threads because it's time to fight the big bad guy at the end. It's like, no, we are going to comprehensively carry over the polka dot man, runner. We're going to carry over the Ratcatcher runner. The Bloodsport emotional pain. Like, we're going to take all of this.
You see what that is? He's like, what? He's like, it's your mom. It's fucking great.
Kills. What a bit. Like, kind of did this wax and wane for me, where I'm like, this is upsetting. This isn't funny. This is funny. This is like it did this like loop on me, and
which I think was very much how Polka Dot Man probably dealt with it. He was probably like, yeah, ew, yeah, the whole time.
And it worked. And the movie is sort of this cruel mixture of like cruelty and pathos. It takes an equal amount of glee in blowing up Michael Rooker's head and using the blood to spell Warner Brothers Pictures. It takes an equal amount of glee in that as it does from like tugging on your heartstrings and making you fucking care about Peacemaker. Like, how dare you? Where do you get off? Perhaps one of the best compliments I can pay any movie, but it is only relevant to this movie, is that you kind of made me care about Rick Flag a little bit. When he got stabbed, I was like, dang, I was starting to like this dude.
I kind of like this motherfucker.
Which I didn't think possible. I did not think you would get me, but I was like, oh.
Oh, and then they jerked the chain with you in the credits.
Yeah, I was hoping it was Polka Dot Man, but I was like, no, they have to set up a...
Fucking course it wasn't. How the fuck would he... No.
I don't know. He's made of polka dot. Maybe the polka dots reassemble him. I don't know.
He's made of extra dimensional polka dots. So
yeah, what the fuck? You can't bring him back to life. But no, they have to set up the Peacemaker HBO match show. So he, they didn't really kill him. So it's
upon watching it again, the thing that bothered me was they're saying we found a body in the rubble, and they're like he survived, and it's like okay, that's fine. But watching it again. After I watched it a second time, thanks to HBO, I went, wait a minute. He got shot in the throat.
Yeah.
And the building collapsed on him.
Yeah.
That's, if it's like a building collapsed on him, they're like, yeah, a bunch of broken bones, but his vitals are still good. If you're bleeding out the neck, and I don't
they
buy
missed.
It. I don't
the
buy
building.
It.
Just went.
You're wasted, dude. You're gone. You're not coming. I don't get it.
Also, I love that back to the emotional beat with Ratcatcher at the end. Mm-hmm. I love that plays out while Bloodsport is dealing with his scarred youth moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's just those two things compound each other so well because she's got her arm around him, holding him, and he's freaking out. And then it's just so. I didn't think I would be cheering for a fucking rat. That's one thing.
It's pretty.
And when he was running up Starro, I was like, "Fucking go!
Get up, Sebastian! Go get his ass!" Yeah. If they're if I have criticisms, and it's fine. It's 4 out of 5. Like a really fun, watchable movie. It's like, what did the Harley plot end up adding up to? What? She's like, I need to use the spear to get into Starro, but that didn't really accomplish anything.
No, they gave it this was a featurette of them. This was a featurette of them presenting the new Harley Quinn. It wasn't about development for her. It was about her living in this new space.
I didn't ask for I think this very well picks up the Birds of Prey thread and keeps it going. This is a logical extension of where we were there. But I just the joke didn't even pay off. That's all it's in these sequential movies, I don't need you to take Harley to another full extreme every movie. But okay, what is the payoff for the spear joke? What is the she stuck it in the eye and she got into the eye, but that's not something the rats could not have done for themselves, I feel. You know what I mean? It is because they said
I'm
so.
Kidding. because I said so. That's it.
That is how that works.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, but I don't even think they said so. You know what I mean? It was just, but whatever. It's a nitpick as opposed to something that ruins the movie.
Oh yeah, I actually
so
really
much of it
liked
does
the treatment they gave Harley Quinn with this, but I was more so excited about how much attention to detail they paid with what it. I thought it was there were a lot of subtle hints to like some pretty revolutionary ideas, right? Like the many can overcome the one giant, right? All the rats taking over this big star thing was very much like I interpreted.
Rodents
For
of the
better or
world
for worse.
unite.
Well, I interpreted it more so as like, hey, if we, collectively come together, right, we can overcome any of the massive corporate overlords. You know what I mean? Like we can come. Like I was like, oh, this movie said workers' rights. Like also like, like Amanda Waller being just the most controversial figure, right? As like that, we watch her underlings, right? Not the people that have bombs in their heads, but the people that work directly for her, like that aren't under duress. We watch them say, "No, you're no longer fit to be in charge of what's happening in this very moment."
Yes.
And also with that transfer of power, it was also a really smart moment for them to make sure that the person that overtook Amanda Waller was another black woman, because it would have been a little bit annoying if it was basically any other dynamic.
Yeah, if it was
like,
Steve Agee, it would have felt
like,
a
what
little.
What the fuck is this?
Would have felt a little like
But with that, also the allusion to the fact that a lot of these these international conflicts actually come from the U.S.'s actions and us trying to cover up for them. Just far too apt of a parallel to the Afghanistan situation currently for me to not point it out. Like I was like, this movie. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but this movie is pretty fucking rad. Like it's pretty radical.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the lens I'm putting on it because I wanted it to say that though, because that could just be me being radical, being like I see radical, and when it's radical, if you will.
There's definitely like the kernel is there.
I got a dad to say gross to one of my dad jokes. I feel accomplished for the night.
The nugget is there. It never because of any number of reasons
they can't say it explicitly.
It can't sprout. But I'm like, okay, you did the Lego movie thing where you like snuck in kind of a subversive message into, a piece of
which, is pretty, like, honestly a very common theme in a lot of, more so in like theater pieces, especially. I'm just thinking of like the McCarthyism age where it was like people were making art and that's how they snuck in those ideas. Is they had to be subtle and sneaky, and I think DC being the comic book superpower, right? That's not Marvel. DC is the one that takes on the darker themes, often having to do with power and abuse of power, and are willing to do that in a way that looks a little bit more openly negatively toward the imperialistic forces of the United States. Of course, not quite as explicit, but it's like they're not the ones with the fucking military contract. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they did make Superman a military.
Right, which is like obvious. Like, of course they would, right?
Yeah.
It's like
They
were competing with Captain America, so they were going off of the idea.
Zach do love the troops, and it doesn't really matter what troops. He loves troops. He loves American troops. He loves ancient Sparta troops. He loves and supports the troops. It just doesn't matter which troops, and that's his, like, I mean, it was always gonna happen with Superman because that's who the guy making the movie is, and like, say what you will about the end result of any of these, they generally do feel like they came from someone's brain. They came from like whoever made this movie. This is your weird brain that I'm watching, and I didn't love Wonder Woman 1984, but I could never accuse it of not being someone's weird deal happening in front of me. I could never. Your mileage may vary on Aquaman, but I'm like, this is James Wan's thing happening.
He had something to say, and he used this as the medium.
This is what he wants. James Wan makes two kinds of movies: incredibly low budget horror that spawns giant franchises and makes $1 billion, or just the most bananas blockbusters you've ever seen in your
what was
entire
that
life.
first category? What are you talking about?
He directed Saw. He directed The Conjuring.
Oh, wow.
There's even more. I'm like, look him up sometime. But and then like the only kinds of movies he makes are Saw or Furious 7. He
That's a connection I did not know existed in this world.
Yeah, he directed Furious 7, maybe the second best one.
Oh my god. Okay, so scratch my earlier idea. Sylvester Stallone in the next Saw movie.
Spiral from the Book of Saw.
Yeah, so it's what was the one with Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson called? Spiral
from the Book of Saw. Yeah.
Then you put Sylvester Stallone in it and call it Spiral Fracture, and it's about a boxer.
Spiral Fracture. Oh God.
And that's all the time we've got for tonight, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, this was a great podcast,
If you talk
everyone.
about stuff long enough, the dad joke will appear.
Tune in
It's
next
not like
week.
Candyman. You don't say it 3 times and it happens, but there's just like a timer
Can I
that
just
eventually expires.
Candyman ain't gonna get me.
say,
I will not.
say
I will
so
not say his name.
fucking excited for Candyman.
I am.
My god. I think it's gonna be like I think it's gonna have just as much of a cultural impact as Get Out. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
Big hurdle. But it seems interesting. I am mostly excited to stop seeing the trailer twice a week, every week, for months on end. Because there's not a lot of movies coming out still. So, like, every time I go to the movies, which is basically every week,
Are
I'm
they
like,
still airing Free Guy at previews?
I haven't been since Free Guy came out, but
Okay.
I am literally, like, about to pray that it's done. That the era of Free Guy is over. That a nation might finally be free from the horrible judgment of our grim overlord, Ryan Reynolds in Free Guy. I have seen 37 different trailers for Free Guy, 37 times each. I have seen every joke in the movie. I want him gone. I want to kill the Free Guy. I wish he was not taunting me.
It was funny. I was talking. We saw Suicide Squad together in theaters. Whoa, and and the ad came on for Free Guy, and I was saying how recently
you were excited. You were like,
when I first heard about Free Guy, I was like, that sounds dumb as hell. And then a year of waiting and not hearing about it, and then seeing a little bit of the newer ad campaign, I was like, I'm kind of interested. I'm intrigued. Yeah. I was like, I'll probably want to see it at some point. And then the trailer that they played before the Suicide Squad was so deeply just like stupid that I was like, never mind. And then after that, I started seeing people, because then it came out. Then I started seeing people be like other radical folks that I know being like, here's the deal. Free Guy's stupid, but it sure does sneak in a really subversive message. And I was like, dang, okay. So now I'm back onto the I'm going to see it at some point train, but I'm not giving it my money.
I've heard people say that they liked it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see it as being
I don't know why, but
I don't trust nobody no more. I'll see people come to me and be like, this movie's actually pretty good. And I'll be like, I cannot trust you. I cannot leave my child in your care. I can't. No, I'm just kidding. Because I hate when people do that to me. I hate when, like, I like something someone doesn't. And they're like, this actually makes me think less of you as a guy that watches movies. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Boy, all right.
Because
Thanks.
I thought Dark Knight Rises was okay.
It's the whole, like, I expected more from you vibe.
Oh,
Yeah.
like the
That I
disappointed
hate.
like parent thing.
Yeah, I expected better from you, and you're like,
I expected.
cool, eat shit.
Like, damn, it's a movie.
Fuck you, bro. Like, leave me alone.
It's like people saying I should turn in my film critic card because I hadn't seen Ghostbusters, and then I watched Ghostbusters last year and went, "This was the thing. This was the thing.
This is it.
This was the thing."
This is the thing that every 3 years we just like lose our minds in abuse at each other over this. Over this.
We're talking about practice.
It's talk about a prolonged cultural adolescence that does not let us grow out of the things we liked when we were 8.
Yay! What do you mean? A maturing palate? Slow down.
What do you mean?
You'll develop political ideas.
What do you mean, like, as an adult, become more discerning of my media? What are you talking about? What do you mean?
We don't want them to question authority.
No. I like things from when I was 8. And I have very strong opinions about new things from the same franchise from when I was 8.
Exactly. If it's not like everything else I've ever known.
Hey, when did we start talking about Star Wars?
This movie did not make me feel like I was 8 years old, and therefore
I actually did almost start talking about Star Wars.
we were all thinking Star Wars. There's no need.
Caleb said, "This is the movie that you. This is what you're."
That is how I feel about Star Wars. That is where I'm like, this is it. Because I didn't see those until I was a teenager. After like my entire life of people being like, this is what.
Also, when you were a teenager, like
are.
Blade had already come out, right?
Yeah,
like
so,
your
like,
perception
we're
of action movies was
past
drastically different.
I was into like my preferred action movies all had Bruce Willis in them. You know, like I was not.
Yeah.
I was not.
Whoa,
I was
Bruce
like
Willis. What happened to Bruce Willis?
You know,
He was in a
few
movie last
years-
year that had absolutely has Halo cosplay armor in it. Hold on, I'll look it up.
Yeah, it has Grillo in
hilarious.
it, Frank Grillo. Bruce Willis is in like 5 movies every year. They put him on the poster. They pay him $1 million a day. That's his quote. He will do your movie for $1 million a day, which is why if you go to your local Redbox, there's 5 different movies with Bruce Willis on the cover, and if you watch the movie, he is in 3 scenes filmed in one office. They got him for 1 day.
Y'all, between this year and next year, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 fucking movies in pre-pro, post-pro, or filming.
Sorry,
correct.
14 movies in 2 years?
Oh, sorry, 4 of those don't have a date.
Yeah, so some of them are like announced Die Hard
Still,
5. And you're like, that's never
movies
gonna happen.
in 2 years?
Because he's in like one scene of all of them, you know?
I
It's
know,
just-
but like,
he's-
could you imagine? Holy shit.
And then once every 10 years now, we'll get a year where Bruce Willis does like 3 really good movies that he's really good in. And you're like, Bruce, where you been, buddy? Where is this Moonrise Kingdom and Looper in the same year, Bruce Willis? Most of the time, I cannot find him.
Did you say Moonrise Kingdom?
He's great in Moonrise Kingdom.
He's in Moonrise Kingdom.
He's it's such a Wes uses him so perfectly because Bruce Willis has always had this inherent masculine sadness, this like inherent sort of dopey, even when he's playing like clown Bruce Willis, there's always just this sort of hangdog nature to him, and Wes cranks that fucking dial.
That's true. That is his bread and butter.
It's a really beautiful performance. And then the same year he's in Rian Johnson's Looper, which he's like exquisite in. He's so good as old Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and it's just I miss Bruce Willis. Where are you, Bruce Willis? What happened? Where are you, Bruce Willis? Why can't I find you? I don't know.
Where are you?
And I am so sorry.
And I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
I take back the bad things I said about Die Hard 3. I need you forever and always.
I've never seen any of the Die Hard movies, and I know that would make Abed very sad.
Watch the first one and then stop.
And then quit. Yeah.
Same rules for Rocky and Die Hard. Watch the first one and then stop watching movies from that franchise.
And then stop watching movies. That's it.
And then stop watching movies. Honestly, once you've seen Rocky and Die
It'll
Hard,
ruin
hang
your
up
taste
that
for any
fucking
film
jersey.
after
You're
that,
done.
honestly. You'll be like, I'm good, actually. I never want to eat again.
It's diminishing returns after that. You're like, I've seen Rocky and Die Hard. What the fuck am I going to see this year that's like better than Rocky and Die Hard? Anyway, that's showbiz. This is of course Advanced Community Studies podcast where we watch and talk about the American television comedy show Community, 1 or 2 episodes at a time. We are also the premier podcast in the Yahoo Screen podcasting network.
Wow. Why did it sound like you were singing and simultaneously passing a kidney stone?
Yeah. I am one of your hosts, TV's Kevin Lanigan, and I gotta ask, who was this Troy person? Did he own a rainbow? Was he the group's pharmacist?
It's so good. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Jace. I use they, them pronouns, and I just want to remind you that guerrilla journalism is spelled with a U. Got it.
Got it. Why do they need ads? They're amazing.
Why do they need ads? They're amazing. Gorilla with a U. Got it.
Got it. Got it.
And I'm the third host, Caleb, the daddy host. The hostess with the mostest. Kids. Prison is where cops take you if they don't like you. Or no, sorry, jail is where cops take you if you don't like you. But prison, oh fuck, I forgot
they
the end of it.
can't send you to prison unless they know you're poor.
Unless they know you're poor. I was gonna say brown, but
do you even believe most of what you say? Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
It's this. I mean, what a strong start to this fucking episode, too, right?
It's real good.
Give us the deets, Kevin, so we can start talking about it.
Yeah, let's. All right, fuck the preamble to the goddamn constitution of our podcast. We're about to start talking about this episode, which is of course the halfway point.
Did I skip something?
No. We didn't do any like orders of business between introducing the show and when we're going to start talking about this episode. Which sometimes we do, sometimes we don't.
The first 40 minutes talking about the other shit.
Yes, exactly, and not even like one cohesive topic. We really got all over the place with this one, which is what happens.
Past 30 seconds. This is our preamble.
When three are gathered.
Ramble.
When the Greendale 3 are gathered, no topic can ever stay on the rails. So we are at the halfway point of season 6. Ain't that? Cue the.
Shit.
Aww.
Caleb, you got a button for that? Yeah, there it is.
IMD2.
IMD2.
Cal looks annoyed.
No, I'm just chilling.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm vibe. You know, I just watched In the Mood for Love, the Wong Kar-wai movie. I'm in a great place mentally. I'm in a good space. Season 6, episode 7. Advanced Safety Features. Great name for great episode title.
Oh, that's good.
Directed by Rob Schraub. Written by Carol Kolb. Fun fact, this episode has the second lowest IMDb rating for any Community episode. Which is how
way.
If I need to present to everyone why you shouldn't trust IMDb or Rotten Tomatoes user rankings on anything, I present Exhibit A. Advanced Safety Features being
This is one of my favorite episodes ever.
I am completely on your page. This is for Gillian's birthday last year. Community Twitter was going to do like a watch of a Gillian episode, and I fought for days to like get people to vote for this one. And I am very proud of my efforts.
This has, let's see, one of the most famous monologues.
Correct. One of my top 5 Community moments ever.
Ever. It has, tied to that same monologue, one of the best Jim Rash performances, a 100%. Callback, a fabulously executed way of making a meta just aspect of the episode. Like, it's incredibly meta in a wonderful way. It is simultaneously a mockery of what they were forced to do while they were on network TV, and utilizing I think it's brilliant. I think this is
totally brilliant. Thank you, Honda, to prove that I am indeed a level 7 susceptible. When I had to rent a car to go to a wedding a couple months ago, I intentionally rented a Honda just in
this episode.
Yeah, because of this episode, I will choose a Honda over any other. It worked. I didn't buy the car; I did rent it, but still. So anyway, to summarize this episode, in this episode, Rick Knee Subway returns, but never say that name without compensation.
Like he was born, he popped out, and he was like, and they were like, I shall name him Subway.
And then he later became Rick Nee Subway. And he returns to Greendale, this time huckin' Honda. Britta, of course, falls back into that trap in one of the all-time great Britta Perry episodes. Also, in this episode, Jeff really wants Elroy to like him, and thus brings in Elroy's favorite band, Natalie Is Freezing. God, where to start with this fucking phenomenal episode? I guess we already talked about it. One of my top 5 Community moments of all time is Frankie's monologue where she fucking
Stupid.
okay.
Are you? I'm sorry. Can you? I don't know.
I
how
have
to,
a
I have
rule
this rule where I'm not allowed
about
to
being
say something.
constructive.
It's
Hold
not
on.
constructive, but all the questions I have right now are either rhetorical and end in the word and end in idiot. Do you know what rhetorical? Of course, you don't know what rhetorical means. You're an idiot. I'm so sorry. You're so stupid. You try. You burned out.
And you have no idea. You're the only one who has no idea. Because guess why? Oh, don't guess. You'll get it wrong.
Don't answer that. You'll get it wrong.
Don't get it wrong.
Oh, so dumb. You're just this dumb little man who tries to destroy this school every second. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
And then Jim Rash nails it. It is the perfect bookend because then he's standing there in his Honda jacket.
Oh, Dee. I mean, it's okay.
And he just like takes off his hat, looking so sad, and then he gives the person insulting him a hug. He seeks comfort from the person
So dumb.
causing his pain.
Such a dummy.
It is brilliant.
Such a dummy. This is a Padgett Brewster fucking, we've talked about it before, a masterclass of emphasis in comedic monologue, of knowing like what fucking buttons to hit, how the way she ratchets emotions throughout, because we get a lot of monologues in the show, but they're usually Jeff, and they're usually on sort of one level throughout. She is taking you on a goddamn roller coaster ride. You're up, you're down, you're volatile, you're apologetic. It's just it's
a masterful performance. It
truly is. It's absolutely fucking brilliant. The fact that it is not the greatest comedic monologue of the season, possibly, is only due to how good the next one is. Where Keith David is at the wedding. It's just another top 5 all-time Community fucking scene for
I
me.
wouldn't even consider the Keith's moment to be as much of a monologue. It's more just like this one line that's just like
yeah,
God tier,
it's broken up, but there's not a lot of other characters' dialogue, but it's not one solid monologue in the same way. Because it's broken up between scene and soliloquy, and it's back.
Right. This one is just like, straight shot, brilliant.
I would watch every take of this.
I would love to see every take of this.
I would love to see her different variations and emphasis. I would watch the dailies for this.
I would love to see her different takes. I'd also love to see anytime she flubbed it, to see see if there's any indication as to where that process. I'm just as an actor specifically, I'm so fascinated by this monologue. It's so good.
It's fucking incredible. Coming in the middle of a good episode long Frankie Runner of the steel drum.
Is
Troy was very gifted at steel drums.
Troy played the steel drums.
Steel.
Trust me, that's not gonna pay off right now, but that will pay off later.
And then she fucking comes out with Natalie Is Freezing and plays goddamn steel drum. I mean, one of my
favorite things about this episode, though, upon watching it this time, is I realized that we're playing with the idea of Leroy not really liking Jeff. And we're not really sure why. I mean, aside from the fact that Jeff's not entirely likable for the most part,
Right.
which is a given. We don't fully understand why, because Leroy kind of is pretty forgiving of a bunch of other really bizarre, really shitty people. Mm-hmm. And the connection I made this time is it's very subtle. It's never explicitly said, but I'm going, oh my god, Leroy doesn't like Jeff because Jeff reminds him of his ex. When talking about Natalie is because then he's saying this thing. He stands up to Natalie and says, "You know what? No,
Julie. Her name is
other
Julie.
people."
Why would her name be Natalie?
Oh, right, Julie. Sorry, goes to Julie and says, "That's another also great running bit." Goes up to Julie and is like, "I will love," and she's like, "Okay," and he goes, "Okay." He was like, God, you are so, and then she goes, "Pfft," or whatever it is. But then we see Jeff come in, right? And he's like, I'm done. I'm not going to play games with you. I like you. I want you to like me. And he goes, dude, we're going to be good friends. And he's like, I love you. And then, there's a whole moment. And then Natalie and him both look at each other and go, "Pfft." And it's one of those moments where it's like, oh, they're the same. Oh, that's why Leroy didn't like him. Oh, and he likes him now because he's finally said, you know what? I'm not going to be affected by her prior actions. Jeff isn't Julie. Oh, I was just like, that's a really clever moment right there. And I might have been reading into it too much, but I thought it was really cool.
No, I like that. I didn't even think about that, but you're totally right.
It works for me. Yeah.
Disclaimer, the Greendale 3 does not support Jace's decision to call this character Leroy over and over and over again.
No, he speaks for him.
We don't stand by.
He's not a World of Warcraft.
Elroy. It's Elroy.
Elroy. You said it like 15 times.
Why did I flip that?
You've also done it in other episodes, and I've left it alone.
I was saying in the back of my head, I was like, Leroy Patashnik.
Elroy.
It's Elroy
Patashnik. Oh my God.
Because Elroy is a very white name to me.
Elroy's a white name to you?
It is.
Leroy's a black name. Oh, man. Well, remember, kids, if you're raised
and
you are white, you are racist. There is no going about it.
What's the word? Palindrome? You mix it around, like same letters. Palomino, right? Like you took the fucking Scrabble tiles and you tossed them. You just didn't toss them in the right order.
Yeah. And see, I play enough games that no matter what, like, you were saying Leroy, and I was just thinking, that's right.
Leroy Jenkins.
And then I remembered, wait,
God.
he's not a guy that rated a World of Warcraft thing. He's Elroy. Shit. So I made the mistake too. I didn't even think about it until Kev brought it up. So don't feel bad, Jace.
I'm so bad with names. Y'all, I do this to people I know. Isn't this bad? We were talking about names earlier before we started recording, but literally, like...
I am at the point where I will just say, hey, I'm sorry. What's your name again? I will just say it.
I'm really good at pet names. I probably shouldn't be saying this on a totally, like, public forum. I'm really good at pet names, and, like...
So if you're out there and Jace does not call you by your given name,
I'm sorry. If I call
it's
you
probably
Bug,
because Jace don't know.
Me saying I love you, I forgot your name. I'm like, hey Bug, how's it going? Right? Or
Hey!
I'm trying to remember if Jace called me Bug.
Buddy!
I have not gone. Caleb, I know for a fact I haven't because your name has exclusively lived directly below your face.
You're right.
So I've always
Good call.
been able to. That's the thing though. Zoom has actually made it easier for me to remember people's names because they're literally like
next to them. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I know everybody's names, and because there's that constant association, when it moves away, the names are stronger. But I'm so used to like watching movies where I'm like, I don't know, they said their name like 5 times, and like,
yeah. I never remember any character's fucking name. Like unless it's like Peacemaker, I'm like, I don't know, this actor's.
I remember
character.
Nanaue, but like when characters are when there are characters that their names are constantly said as a bit. That also sticks. So I remember the names of almost every single dumb character in any movie.
That hiccup made it sound like you were saying when their names are cunts. You cunts.
Oh,
Cunts.
no.
I was like, what? Oh, hiccups.
I didn't say that, I promise.
See, I'm the weird fucko that, like, while watching Game of Thrones, remembers everyone's names.
I mean, I don't know.
And, like, I'm talking to my uncle about it, and I'm like, this character. And he's like, who? And I'm like, Jack and Hagar, the faceless one, the one that's teaching Arya how to be an assassin in fucking. And he's like, why do you remember that? And I'm like, I don't know. Okay, it's a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, it's useful, but it's also like probably so much. It's just wow. No,
Kev gets it. Kev gets it. He can quote.
Kev definitely gets it. Kev is absolutely the same exact fucking way, and I am not.
I try. I try my best. And then sometimes something will just not.
I forgot
stick.
Paul Walker's character's name when we were talking about Fast
O'Connor.
Okay, yeah, I know it now, but I literally we were talking about it earlier, and I was like,
Ryan
I know,
O'Connor.
I'm just not. I just
former LAPD, former FBI, spouse of Mia.
That's why I was like, you're Paul Walker's wife, you know? Mia is her name. But ironically, the other day, Kevin, you forgot Mia's name, and I reminded you.
And I referred to Paul Walker as Brian Mills, which is, of course, Liam Neeson's character from Taken.
Oh my God.
I of course, I goofed it up. I'm a mortal man. I'm fallible in the ways that
Anyway, Elroy has a fun path in this, and I think Elroy used to think that Jeff I think Jeff reminded Elroy of Julie, and that's why
That
they
makes
did.
sense. I like that read. I think that's good.
Yeah,
I'd never grafted
That's
it on.
my interp. I thought
Yeah.
I thought this episode really did a great job of like taking thoughts that it established at one point and kind of tying them off in an effective way. Also, watching Britta crawl over a bar, undeniably
God.
funny.
It's so fucking
expensive.
awkward.
Objectively a good bit. And I look at it and I maybe it was because I was, stoned when I watched it this most recent time, but I literally so the drawbridge.
The thing, it goes up and down. Boats.
And then
Nice.
he goes, drawbridge!
A mechanical alligator. What?
No, it goes like that.
There's
And then she's like, "Are you doing a bit?"
What? Mechanical alligator.
Oh, it's so
But,
it's so
all
good.
that, like, this is very clear them being like, we want an exit shot of like Britta just gets up and goes, and they're like, can you just leave without us resetting camera?
Yeah, there's so many bits in this episode that like would have been the first thing to hit the floor, on an NBC runtime.
Wait, who was that guy?
Oh, in the bar? I think he was like the writer of the
They
episode.
leave and he goes, drawbridge, and then he goes back. He's like, whatever. I guess I'll drink my scotch and soda at this bar without a bartender
Without a
or any
bartender.
patrons or any other workers for that matter. Sit and sip, and then he turns and there's this guy peeking his head very creepily out of what I'm assuming is the bathroom hallway.
No, it says employees. The door says employees. on
Oh,
it.
it's another employee.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like some
Like
guy
a
being
dishwasher
like,
or
"Fuck, do I have
some
to work
shit."
the bartender.
Yeah.
The bartender. That's hilarious.
Maybe, who knows?
It was very funny, but I'm very confused.
Yeah, what a good run. I mean, this episode, of course, Lisa Loeb playing Julie from Natalie is Freezing.
Fucking Prince Emotep.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, Billy Zane is here, folks. Fucking Titanic's Billy Zane is here, and he's so fucking funny every time he needs to disappear and like hide behind.
Where'd he
it.
go? Oh, there he is.
I mean,
He's like
I
the
can see
dad
that's
version
not
of
for us
Rob
to know.
McElhenney to me.
No.
Oh, that's
He's-
interesting.
He's like the dad. He could be Rob McElhenney's dad in something.
I would love that. We already met Mac's dad several times. He's not a good guy.
He
But-
could be Ian. He could be Ian Grimm's dad.
Yeah, I was about to say, does the fucking
From
Mythic
Mythic
Quest guy have a dad? Yeah.
He has a dad that he sued, but we haven't seen.
Okay, well that's TV show for we want to put a big guy in this part, but we don't want to pay them yet. that is
TV show where we want. That's funny.
that is TV show for like we're saving this guy for later.
Oh,
when he
just
shows
wait
up,
until the department gives us a bigger budget. We'll blow
when
your
he show
fucking
up,
mind.
he gonna be somebody, but he not anybody yet.
I can't tell you who, but they're big.
But they're big. It's a big nose, big deal. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Oh God, Danny Pudi has a delivery in this episode that kills me when he was talking about Elroy saying it was Nacho job, and then he goes like, and then he got up and made nachos for me. It really wasn't my job in his eye.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't
It really wasn't my
really
job
wasn't
in
my
his
job in his eyes. Yeah, it's a stunning. It's a really beautiful moment.
Ken
it's-
Jeong doing the PowerPoint.
The PowerPoint. Oh my God, the eggs.
Oh
no,
my!
there are so many.
He
This is like,
smashes the egg on his computer.
and he goes, "Did you lose the egg that you put $1 in?" He goes, "That's how that works."
I'm not a magician. I'm just a guy that knows PowerPoint.
It's so fucking dumb.
It's so stupid.
I love it
Love
so
it.
much.
Love it. It is a perfect. Also, when she turns, she goes, "Is there anything more you have on the PowerPoint?" And then he just stands up, and he's wearing a suit and fucking glasses, and he like he unlooses the thing and then uses it to poke the computer instead of the the wall or whatever he does. Maybe he didn't do that, but I feel like he did. Oh my God. He goes, "You asked me, do I know how to do PowerPoints?" And the answer is, and then the head starts to fade. And then it pops back to exactly where it was. It says, yes.
Here are yeses and nos on a chart. They appear to be the same.
However, and then,
I think you'll find.
which also, it's a rooster laying an egg, which is another funny joke.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And then he picks the egg out. Always a good bit when the thing interacts with the real world and you pull
Yeah.
the egg from behind the thing.
But I
You
love
hear him,
that it's like
ripping
it's
the
supposed to, like,
Velcro
it-
off the back.
Have either of you...
In his eyes, you know, it was like, I reach my hand enters the PowerPoint, takes the egg off the screen, and then I come back from behind and there's an egg there. But it's literally just a PowerPoint of an egg the whole time.
Yeah, rules. Have either of you seen the movie Role Models with Paul
Yeah.
Rudd? There's
No,
a
but I
great
know of
similar bit in that where like Jane Lynch is showing them like a video of how to be like a child caregiver, and she moonwalks off the screen and then like moonwalks into real life. Anyway, Role Models, check it out. Funny movie. From the director of Wet Hot American Summer. Funny movie.
I love that movie. Role
It's-
Models? Now I definitely have to watch it.
Check it out. It's the only financially successful movie that David Wayne has ever made, but it made a lot of money. And
Because Wet Hot American Summer didn't do well?
Wet Hot American Summer cost thousands of dollars and made thousands of dollars when it first came out. Now it's a cult sensation,
Cult classic,
because like everyone is like, wait. What the fuck is this movie that has Paul Rudd, Amy Poehler, Bradley Cooper, David Hyde Pierce, Janine Garofalo, Ken Marino, Joe Latrulio? What is this movie?
Shit.
It's just like a murderer's row of incredible
Yeah.
New York talent that had not exploded.
That's crazy.
And now I just rewatched it this past weekend for like the 1,000th time. Still funny. Still good. Wet Hot American Summer. Still holds up. Check it out. And oh god, what an incredible bit. But let's let Honda. Honda as another just stellar Paget Brewster line delivery of her reading of the word Honda.
Oh man,
we love to see Rick come back, don't we?
Yeah, it's great. It's great. I like the fact that like, I don't, for some reason him just like them pitching every person they come across. Like,
so the scene with Todd.
yeah.
I love antiquing. Everything is so old. Wow, Honda Fit Hunt CRV. It's so funny. We forcing them to like Avatar
and also Chariots of Fire
is a popular movie.
I love that movie.
So of course
Also,
they have to like it. God, that's actually like a subtly great dig at like what it takes to actually be a good salesperson, is to like completely bury all of your personal opinions and just
like everything that the person that's talking to you likes. Yeah.
And just like we are not there to like make people think about anything or like discern their choices. You are just there to move product.
Yep.
Even in your relationship with Britta Perry. And honestly, if Rick came to me and was like, we could be together and you have to sell Honda, I would consider selling Honda for a short time. I would weigh over those options.
Sure.
Rick with beard? Honey.
Good look. Good
flannel. Look. He's got like a little bit of gray in the beard.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad.
God, it's so funny. Every time they integrate Honda, like, publicity speak into their actual dialogue is so fucking funny to me. Rick, you gently press your foot on those anti-lock brakes right now. Of course, it's a great car. It was Motor Trend's 2006 Truck of the Year or whatever the fuck. It's so, and like Gillian Jacobs bringing actual tears out of her eyes while like just reading Honda ad copy. That's that Juilliard training in action.
It's incredible.
It's completely fucking still. God, at the end when Rick sheds a single tear and it falls across the Honda logo. Oh my god. Oh, it's so funny.
It's so like, I love
so
that like
funny.
There are people that like make a point of pointing out when they're like, oh, look at that product placement. And that Community was like, what if we make an episode that is just about product placement? It's so fucking good.
And
it gives me like Josie and the Pussycat vibes. If they're like, no, this is the point. We're making fun of this while still. You know what it also reminds me of? This is so weird. iCarly, right? Hear me out.
Yeah.
You know iCarly?
Yeah.
There's an episode where they are asked to like advertise for these like electric shoes, and they hate the shoes, but they've already signed the contract that they need to do this, and so they find a way where they can fulfill the contract and still stay true to how they feel. So they say like, look at this, like, wow, if you put the shoes in a little bit of water, it starts a fire and you can make hot dogs, right? And it's this whole thing of them technically not saying anything bad about the shoe, but they are still making the shoe look like, hey, if you put your shoes in water, it'll catch on fire. Basically that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of them being like, hey, like, we have to do a bunch of product placement for some reason.
Because it's most of our budget this season is coming from Honda, so we do have to do like a full episode of Honda product placement. But you accept the smaller dollar offer.
What if?
Yes.
What if they were supposed to have like integrated advertisements throughout the whole season, and they just and they said, what if we just got all of the mentionings of Honda all at once, and they did like their entire like, you must make this many references to Honda over the season, and they were like, okay, great, and then they just did it all in one episode.
Jam them all into,
get it out of the way.
Crammed it into one thing.
Well, because they did do, if you were watching this on Yahoo Screen, there were ads in the commercial breaks of Jim Rash and Danny Pudi in character doing Honda advertisements, like the Dean and Abed driving Honda. So that was like
for Honda done in character.
Yeah, I don't think they aired on like CBS, but they aired like in community commercial breaks. And that is why, I mean, God, when Jim Rash bursts in at the beginning of the episode, and he's like, guys, I just heard about this hot new thing called the Honda Fit. It's just, he's so fucking good. And
he's spot on.
Transforming ad copy into like something completely fucking hysterical. It's really good.
It's really good.
It's really good. It feels
fucking great.
And if we have to live in this world where like they're, in the post-Reagan society where they literally removed the strictures that prevented advertisers from attacking us 24/7, at least the Honda episode of Community came from it. At least we live in this world.
At least we got Josie and the Pussycats out of it, right?
Exactly.
Severely underappreciated movie. That's my take. Y'all don't need to agree. That's just my take.
No, you're right. Not you. You're right.
Thank you. I appreciate the support.
Quote unquote girl stuff gets a much worse rap than quote unquote boy stuff. So it often takes like a little while for everyone to be like, no, Jennifer's body is like exquisite. Spice World is like good.
This my friends, is Patriarchy 101, brought to you by Kevin Lanigan. No, literally.
Yeah, I made it. It's
like,
my
Patriarchy.
Jennifer's
body. I'm like, I'll have you know, it is an amazing film that was only doomed due to the marketing team not understanding that this wasn't a like movie made for boys to ogle at Megan Fox. This was a bordering on misandry.
Dude, I feel the same about fucking Mean Girls.
Mean Girls fucking rocks,
like,
dude.
The number of people, when I quote or bring up Mean Girls, they're like, really? I'm like, yo, that movie is
tell them they're being misogynistic and to fuck off. That one's like not even argue. Like, Mean Girls is like objectively one of the funniest
Mean Girls
movies.
Is now pantheon. Mean Girls has ascended in a way that like Clueless ascended,
Yes.
When I tell people that Easy A starring Emma Stone is one of the best movies of the 2010s, they always give me the same look of, no, it fucking isn't, but it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It was the best teen movie of its decade, and you just didn't like it because it was about how we treat teen girls. Now it's not very favorable.
How fucking fitting, literally.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, Easy A. Check it out.
A retelling of the Scarlet Letter.
Yes, a comedic retelling of the Scarlet Letter. My favorite Emma Stone performance still to this day. A good actor, but that's my fave. That's her zone. That's her.
Yeah. It's a great
it's an exquisite performance. The cast is great. You got a little Thomas Hayden Church. You got a little Lisa Kudrow.
You got a little Stanley Tucci, right?
You got a touch of the Tucci. That was a bisexual awakening. Stanley Tucci as the dad in Easy A, and I was like, this is who I want to be as a father. Like, if I ever have children,
spell it out with your P's.
Yeah.
One of the best lines
spell it
ever
out.
in anything ever.
Tallywicker. Or when her like black little brother is like, I know I'm adopted, and Stanley Tucci goes, "What? Who told you?" Oh my god,
And
easy.
delivered so straight. Just oh my god.
What? That's exactly who I. It's okay. We know your boyfriend's gay. I was gay once for a while. Man,
Oh, it's so good.
if
It's
you learn
so
anything
good. I gotta
from this
realize
podcast,
that.
go watch Easy.
I haven't seen it all the way through ever. So
Wow.
It's really well done.
It's really good.
It's very
Yeah.
good.
I'll dig into it. I got
that's
it.
Yeah,
our- that's our
definitely
big-
do that, Caleb.
That's our big rec for the week.
That's
is-
one of those, Caleb. That's one of those movies that like I have to rewatch it before I can like really double down on this take. But I think it's one of those movies that as your daughter gets older, she should see.
I agree.
Anything
Not-
I can do to make my daughter as close to Emma Stone in her own body as I can.
Well, one of your kids is a redhead, right?
I mean, honestly,
my daughter is
Yeah,
a redhead.
so there you
That's
go.
what I'm saying.
honestly, both of you kids should see it at some point. I have to rewatch it to like before. Like, don't take my word for it now. I have to rewatch it to like vibe check it. But like literally, it's a seminal piece that talks about just like
there's one or
Generation.
two jokes that were written, 11 years ago that, you're like, oh, okay, we wouldn't quite do this way today. But I would say, again,
But it's a
compared to
movie
many
at
of
that
its
time that
contemporaries,
featured prominently a gay character and a female protagonist that wasn't about like just like how terrible it is for them.
Right,
Like
and it
to an
was-
extent
it was-
is, but it was more so about like how amazing things can be.
it was a touching story about this like gay teenager worked in there with the kid from Cougar Town and the community link there.
Oh my god, that's
And-
right! Another
and he-
connection.
he
Wow,
has,
look
like,
at us go.
He's one of the people that shows up for the paintball game in season 2 that doesn't have like a line from Cougar Town, and it's really like well done without being like Love Simon about it,
Sure.
without being
that's such a funny way of saying it.
without being all Love Simon about it. And it's like, I know that Love Simon is made for like 13-year-olds, and I am not that.
I don't. If
But
a
it's also
story is
like,
truly-
this is me,
I-
and we love our iced coffee, and all of my friends got mad at me for being gay, and I learned to forgive them. And I'm like, I don't know, guys. I don't know if this is the way that we should do
Yeah.
I don't think this ain't it. But honestly,
Reminds me of,
Jennifer
was it
Garner.
Sex
kills.
Education on Netflix. I've been meaning to. I haven't
I
watched.
heard
I think
that's
they
good.
released season 2 not too long ago. I've been meaning to watch it, but season 1 was
That's very
like
good.
major.
I heard
Yeah,
it's
I've
good.
Yeah.
It's on,
Highly
it's
recommend
on-
at least season 1. What I've seen, I fucking loved.
It's on the list. That never-ending list of things
Mhm.
one should check out.
Yeah. You really should check this out. The Win. Thank
Yeah,
you. Win.
You gonna pencil out my schedule, bud?
Yeah, what are you doing next Tuesday, 9 o'clock?
Tuesday at 9 o'clock, we're gonna watch all of Sex Education.
Sorry, folks. Next week there's no podcast. We are catching Kevin up on a Netflix original series.
and
One-
me. And me.
And Caleb.
Uh,
True.
that's right.
True. And then following that, we will be watching the season 2 premiere of The Witcher.
Coming up, December. It'll be here before you know it. But there's that the Witcher animated movie drops this month.
Oh, it's a movie, not a
Um,
series.
Yeah, it's the Way of the Wolf or whatever. I think it
Is
drops
it in
on
the same universe, or is it like?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
prequel.
it's a prequel. Mhm.
So it is canon with the TV show. So watch it, and if they do it the way that they say they will, there will be references to it.
We have not discussed talking about it on this.
Well, we know
podcast.
we know that in season 2 we're gonna see
Visit
shit. Where do they train?
Kaer Morhen.
Yeah, Kaer Morhen, yeah. This show takes place in large part. There are conversations
Yeah.
between Witchers in Kaer Morhen.
I'm in the middle of the third Witcher book right now, and I don't actually know this, but I feel like I kind of know what this movie is going to be about. If it is about like the story from the Witcher past that I think it's about, but I honestly I don't know. I have no confirmation.
I think
of
I'm going
this.
to finally play Witcher 3
do
around the
it.
time season 2 comes out. I just
Oh,
downloaded it through like PlayStation Now or something. It's only like temporary. It might go away before I can finish. But If it does go away, then I'll just buy it because I'm very much
whatever you get it for. Like, I think I got The Witcher 3 with all the DLC for like $15, which is about the best bang for your fucking buck
That's
mathematically possible. Like, I cannot, like, that is a long ass game with long ass DLCs. Like, money per minute, there's almost no better deal on the market.
Yeah, that sounds
Maybe
amazing.
Dragon Age Origins or something, you know, but that's about it. Anyway,
this was a podcast about Community.
I do, but we are unfortunately sort of at that point where we're just reciting funny moments from the episode of Community.
Yeah, which is like what's new. I just think that this is like an expertly constructed episode with some of the most memorable bits that we've gotten in a long time. I feel like this is the moment in the show where it finds its true stride with this cast and its own late stage identity. I think this is like when we're like, this right here, that shit's Community. It's
Sure.
man, I love this episode. Ranking's gonna be intriguing.
Last episode and this episode are very much like, hey, we found our sweet spot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
next
keep
one
this
too, right?
here.
I'm not crazy about the next 3. I think they're okay.
Next
but
one's the wedding, though, right?
No, the next one is where they make a fake sci-fi movie. Intro to recycled cinema. So that's our next one on the docket.
When's the wedding one? Did I miss the wedding
That's
one?
the second to last episode of them all.
Whoa.
That is.
There's no chance in hell they gave the next episode a higher rating than this episode.
It's bananas. I don't know what. This feels like what happens to every review site on the internet, which is nascent internet community decides that this is the thing they hate or this is the thing they love and just blast the review bomb, a website so it's actually unusable for people that just want to know if something is good, like they might like a movie or not.
I don't hot bag of shit.
Yeah, everyone needs to stop using Rotten Tomatoes today. Like, stop it. IMDb not better because IMDb user rankings are like IMDb better. I am don't bet. I might do better.
I might do better.
I might do
better.
God. Except they bought Box Office Mojo and tanked that website, so they won't do better. They're not going to do better. But IMDb, it's the user ranking. Like, if you go to IMDb's top 250 movies of all time, it is so funny because you're like, Shawshank Redemption, #1 movie of all time. Okay. Dark Knight in the top 10 movies.
What?
Don't you love
It's a
when,
good
like,
movie, but I
people
wouldn't place it
contribute
top
to
10
a
of all
website?
time.
Of all time? There's
Don't you love when the
multiple
people that
Guy
contribute
Ritchie
to a
movies
website's
here.
age is shown by their fucking choices immediately.
Yeah.
Shawshank and Batman, top 10.
Or
Nice.
top 10.
Nice.
Yeah, it's wild. Go check out the IMDb top 250 sometime. It's fucking bananas.
Right now, I'll just try and keep
If
quiet.
Green Knight's not up there by the end of the year,
It won't be, because that movie has been very divisive with audiences, because audiences are trained to be taught by, like, little babies. And so
audiences are trained to be with training wheels all the time.
Like,
Yeah,
honestly,
it's
like...
top 3 is the Shawshank Redemption at 1. Number 2 is The Godfather. Number 3 is The Dark Knight. Then number 4 is The Godfather Part 2.
Number 3 movie.
3 movie of all time. What's
of
the
all
oldest movie on this list? What's the oldest movie on this list?
Oldest
feel
I'm
like-
seeing so far is number 5, 12 Angry Men, 57.
Citizen Kane is on there somewhere.
It's not top
last
10, I'll tell you
last
that.
time I looked at the IMDb top 250, but then I had to get a new computer because I threw up on it.
I cracked an egg on it.
I cracked a fucking egg on my computer.
Star Wars Episode 5 makes top 20.
Empire Strikes Back, 20 best of all time.
Of all
Apparently,
time?
guys, apparently Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, is better than Parasite. So,
Disagree.
Yeah, hard disagree.
I disagree, Gary.
Also, I
I
wouldn't hold
disagree.
them next to each other in
No,
any way.
Very different
Like,
films.
why the fuck are they on the same list?
The inherent problem of ranking movies. Speaking of which, let's rank some Community episodes, shall we?
Let's do it.
The inherent
Great
problem-
segue. Well
Hold on.
done.
Let's do that first.
Thank you. So the end tag on this one, the last appearance of Britta's parents where they're playing The Ears Have It. This is
That's fun.
actually a really funny bit. Where
It's really
good. I like
the
it a lot.
way that those old couples have a language that nobody understands. They
It's
like
really it's a surprisingly heartwarming post credit, honestly, and it's
then
funny.
you get
Also, I
get
love
to
the
the
moment
butt.
where Britta's already left the room and you see her shadow pass ever so briefly by the window, and you just hear a passing moment of like her
then-
just like growling to herself. Oh, it's
You-
so.
You have
fucking
Leslie
funny.
Ann Warren looking at the rules for the game, and she's like, I think we did something wrong. And you have Martin Mull stare into the middle distance and say,
Oh, I know.
I know we did. Talking about their daughter is so funny.
Are we seeing right now on the screen? Are these post credits right here?
Yeah, these are all post
I'm
credits.
gonna put this higher than the Pierce poop rap. Honestly, I think this is gonna break the top 25 easily.
Dr.
That
Doogie's
is
Secret.
when my heart.
This is I don't.
Which one's porn names? Maybe it is a little bit lower. Maybe it is like just barely.
Yeah, I think it's just outside the 25. The George Washington Lemon Fresca.
George
How many pornos did you make today?
I think I would
512.
put this one at I actually might make it 26. I think it's just a little bit above Troy and Abed Dine and Dash, maybe just below Hickey and Duncan related.
Okay.
Or
Now we're-
maybe this is the new 25.
I think this is the new number 28.
Fake fire alarm.
Because fake fire alarm is
Okay.
one of the funniest
Okay.
fucking things to me. I don't know why.
Troy and Abed and Annie in the morning if tips. I can go with 28.
Yeah, I like 28. I
That's-
don't know. The
fair.
ears have it. Fuck it.
For some reason, fucking pulling it and it just coming off and then turning to the dean and go, cancel school or we tell everybody is the funniest shit to me. I don't know why. It gets me.
No, it's
Oh.
great. It's a perfect example of what the show was at that time. It's so
The dean
cancel school or we tell everyone.
It's good. It's very good. It's very good.
It's fucking great.
Now we get to the episode proper. So we've all talked about how much we like this episode. So I've found our top ranked season 6 episodes so far, which is Queer Studies and Advanced Waxing at number 14. So
that
perhaps
one
first
is
order of
remind me
business.
real quick.
That's where the dean is gay, but not gay. He
Mm.
comes out as approximately 2/7 of what he is.
And this one I think is definitely better than that. So at its
Wow.
lowest ranking, I'm gonna say that this episode would be the new 14, but it might go a little bit higher than that actually.
Wow. I mean, I love it. Love a strong season 6 standing. Daddy host. How do you feel?
Very partial to basic lupine neurology. And I know that I'm supposed to be as objective as possible during this.
I'm sorry. As objective in this opinion? Like, this is all opinion. There's no math.
Right.
Here's what I'm gonna
I'm
say.
supposed
I'm
to
gonna
be.
say
I just realized that I said out loud I'm supposed to be as objective as possible while ranking episodes of a show on a list of episodes of a show
on a
we
Google
all
Drive.
rank.
Oh, it's a Word document, not even. I'm gonna put this are you saying that you put it at 14?
Oh no, I'm not sure. Go ahead though.
I was gonna say I'm gonna put this at the new 12. I think it is just under I think it's just under Meow Meow Beans and just it's either 12 or 13. It's just under Meow Meow Beans, and I'm kind of going back and forth between Ass Crack Bandit and this one. Oh, but basically Pineapple.
He's good.
No, maybe it is my 14.
It's quite good.
It's right there. It's top 15 for me easily,
Love
but
that.
not top 10.
That 10, you can't crack it.
You can't crack
That
that 10.
There's
And
only
Meow Meow
one
Beans is
episode
right there
this
at
season
11,
that
which,
might.
like, yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, Meow Meow Bean's right there outside.
I think
And
I
then
like
you've got-
it more than
Then you've
Meow
got Ass Crack and Dick Wolf.
That's a God. What a string! Look at that.
You know,
Good.
which
That's
like
something?
2 great episodes. I put this one is in that same field as Ass Crack Bandit and Basic Lupine Urology. The difference is this episode isn't a pastiche like both of those are, which is
Right.
what early Community was known for. This one later Community doesn't do as much of the pastiches as far as I'm aware.
No, there's
And-
there's only one like out and out pastiche episode this season. You know,
Right.
they pull some flavor, a little.
Sure, they
Longhorn
make
Man,
reference.
a
They're
little-
self-aware.
um,
Clearly it's part of the language, but
Right. But
I
it's
don't-
definitely more of a season 1 vibe, where we're not completely transforming the visual language of the show
Right.
every week.
and they do such a great job with Ass Crack Bandit and the Law and Order
Yeah, this could be 14 for me. I'm down with that.
14, just above Cruise Dicing Advanced Waxing.
Yeah. I would, I am not quite as hot on Law and Order.
I want to
as
give it the edge
the
to this
two of
episode
y'all.
too. Yeah.
So I would-
My alternate is I think this episode's funnier than Meow Meow Beans.
You know what?
Like
I
I
kind
think
of
this
agree,
could be
though.
the 11.
Like when I first think about Meow Meow Beans, I'm like, no. And then I think about it a little bit more, and I'm like, actually,
I didn't
I'm
like
glad
the
you said
Beans
that because I was on the fence about whether or not I felt good about that opinion, but I kind of agree. I could actually put this as the new 11 and be totally fine with that. Kev, thoughts?
I'll allow it.
Oh shit! All right.
You could tell if he was pissed or if he wanted to kiss us on the
I
mouth.
was like, "What's happening?"
like, what
This
did we
is the
do?
longest period of silence
New
this show has
number.
ever experienced.
We broke Kevin.
11. I've never been fixed. You can't break me. You can't break what ain't intact.
Okay.
I don't know if you've noticed. I am wearing a cardigan with no shirt. I am wearing a
There are
yarn
only
cardigan.
2 kinds of people that would say the phrase "I've never been fixed. You can't break me." One of them is Kevin, and the other one is a
Is
dog
Batman.
with a massive ego.
Oh, okay. The other one is like
I've never
Rorschach.
been fixed. You can't break me. I don't know why I made him Jason Statham as a dog, but
You
No,
can't
but
be
I
fixed.
like
You
it.
can't break me.
you
a
can't
dog.
break me. I've never
You
been
can't break
fixed.
Dominic
It reminds
Toretto.
me of that fucking episode of Rick and Morty when the dogs take over.
Where are my testicles, Summer?
Where are my testicles, Summer?
It's so good. It's so good.
so
When I was trying to
fucking
explain
funny.
to my parents, like,
Because I know if my dog asked me that, I'd be like,
dude, I'm so sorry.
boy. Well,
I was trying to explain Rick and Morty to my parents, without getting into the dynamic of how, like,
Sure.
I love the show, but the fan base is, like, super fucking toxic a lot of the time, and it's really complicated. Without getting into any of that, I was like, how do I explain the vibe of this show and what's so great about it without completely making you off-put from it? I know you're not going to watch it no matter what, so I just explained the "Where are my testicles" Summer moment to them.
Where are my testicles, Summer?
Where are my testicles, Summer?
Oh,
That's
man.
my owner's name for me. Please, call me Snowball. Or Fluff, whatever it is. Fluffy?
It
Fluffle?
was Snowball. It was
Stuff.
Snowball. You got it.
Did? Okay.
You
Cool.
nailed it.
You, I'm just bad with names, as we established.
we did this thing.
Yes. I love it. Okay, while I'm plugging this into the old rankometer.
Oh, what are the numbers?
Y'all,
Give me the
y'all
math.
got any pluggables for us this week?
Get vaccinated, wear a mask. We're not on it. New Zealand, New Zealand had their first COVID case in like 6 months, and they shut the country. They literally went into lockdown immediately.
This island knows how to do it.
They know how to do it. They sure do. I'm terrible to. You have the accent. I tried to do it. I couldn't do it. It didn't happen.
Sorry.
Yeet.
Just try and talk like Korg.
Hello.
Hello.
Don't
Hello
know
there.
how to
My name
intimidate
is
you.
Korg.
Here's my friend Meek. We're
Rick,
happy to be here.
Rick Catcher. You know the
Tried to
rats,
start a
they're
revolution
the
with
overlooked
pamphlets, but
members of society.
they were made out of paper. Paper beats rock.
I
Hey,
can't
it's
learn
me,
things
your,
around
your,
here. I
your
mean,
pal
Rob,
Hitler.
don't let that alarm you.
Unless, of
Don't
course,
let
it's
that alarm.
made of scissors.
This is me. He's got knives for hands.
He's got nice
So
fans.
there's that.
So
Oh my god, your hammer pulls you off.
Last time I had a revolution, I didn't pass out enough pamphlets, so no one showed up except for my mum and my stepdad, who I hate.
Right?
Oh my god, the hammer
I
pulls
was
you
so
off.
happy that they gave him a cameo in the Suicide Squad. That was just a perfect. I was like, is that
That's
fucking
cute.
Taika? Yeah, it's fucking Taika. Like, of course it is.
There he is. I knew he was in it because he was in the opening credits, but I didn't know where. And I was like, oh, there he is.
Oh, he was in
Well,
opening
there
credits.
are-
I missed it. I didn't
If
see
there
the
are
opening.
directors in superhero
Here's the thing:
directordom who would be
Right.
friends, it's James
Gunn and Taika
and
Waititi.
Taika
Yeah,
Waititi.
no.
That checks
I
out.
remember
Yeah,
the
there's a
thing-
reason that part is not Joe Russo. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, precisely.
there's a reason that one is not Kenneth Branagh.
Right.
Uh,
I think like when I couldn't help it, but upon watching the Suicide Squad, I was like, this is a bunch of people who work for Marvel just having fun, being like, it's not a Marvel project.
Oh,
so
we
you
can make a
do
Marvel
what?
movie with violence and cursing. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, but it's them also profiting explicitly off of the relationship the audience has with them in a Marvel. Like the amount of cameos to like Guardians stuff, I was like, this is ridiculous. This is actually fun.
Francis is like in the
Yeah, like they give her a shot for no good reason, and I'm not mad about it, but it's very clearly like James Gunn being like, anyway, watch my other movie.
I like how much he likes his friends and brother getting paid. That's something I really
love. The
I like
Gunn
when
brothers.
I like when a director has a little company, like a little,
like
like
Wes
a little
Anderson
set
does
of.
it too. Also with
Wes Anderson
like,
does it maybe better than anybody else. Robert Altman, it's always like, oh hey, it's you go see the new James Gunn, and you're like, oh, Rooker's gonna be here, Fillion's gonna be here, Sean Gunn is gonna be
We
here.
know
just
Sean's
don't know-
gonna be there. Also,
we
if
don't
there
know
is a green
how,
screen,
and
if
it's
there is
nice.
a like a morph suit like motion cap character with no face, you know it's gonna be
his fucking
Sean
brother.
as well.
Yeah.
Like, wait, here's the thing:
Thank
when
you,
we
yes.
saw Weasel, whatever the fucking
Weasel, my husband, my husband,
your husband,
Weasel
when he
from the
comes
Suicide
out, when he
Squad.
pokes his little head out of the thing and goes, "Ah!" like does that scream thing, I was cackling. Not because of how funny the moment was, which it was a funny moment, but I was visualizing Sean Gunn in a green morph suit with white dots doing exactly that performance, and I
Fucking-
lost my mind. So funny.
So your name is just letters? All names are letters.
Only
his hands go out and just fucking just smack people a little bit. What the fuck?
I love that moment because it was them being like, one, it's like, then they kill all of them, and it's like, hey, Suicide Squad, yeah, that movie, dead, killed it, don't worry about it, it's fine, forget about it. All of these characters that we just got you attached to, yeah, fuck them, right? Perfect way of being like, the original Suicide Squad is dead. Also, amazing way to be like, look, these are DC characters, they're kind of dumb and a little campy, just go with it, okay?
Just go with
Just
it.
go with it. Stop trying to make everything make sense. Just go with it. It's a goofy sci-fi.
Stop calling him the devil of Hell's Kitchen. His name is Daredevil. We showed up to a fucking show called Daredevil. Don't try and make it cool. don't try and trick me. Okay, I know I'm watching a baby book up there. Just let me
baby.
just,
Goo goo gaga, punch
just-
the bad guy.
just do the fucking thing. You know? They didn't try and make Polka Dot Man edgy.
I love that they didn't. Also, the special effects team just had a fucking field day with his mom. Just
So
brilliant. So fucking
So good.
funny.
That's a good movie.
Why did any
It's
people
fun.
tell me that you were here? We didn't see them. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I pictured that they were my mom and I killed them all. You're just like, fuck. Oh, fuck.
I was watching it with Jessica. They were like, why are they killing all these people? Who are these people? Why are they killing them? Why do they need to kill them? And I was like, and it's like,
Oh my god, the way Peacemaker just disrespectfully just fucking shunk, 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 shunk.
the person sleeping.
I love it so much.
Man.
He's like, what are you? Is that
Anyway, we didn't Kev ask about our plugs?
Yeah, I did. So that's the plug. The Suicide Squad.
That's
Go
the
watch
fuck- I had a
Suicide
fun
Squad.
time. I can't stop thinking about it. I guess that I
Go
enjoyed
watch
the
it.
movie.
Had a
Yeah.
good time. I will plug a different film. if that is okay.
Do
if
it.
Pleases the
Pleases the
jury.
court.
Please provide
Yeah,
some
please,
sort
the
of
court.
closure to it.
Yes. So another movie that you can probably still catch in theaters, and you will soon be able to catch on Amazon because it has the Amazon Studios logo before it. Which don't let that influence your opinion here. It is a new musical,
What?
starring Adam Driver
What?
and Marion
Marion
Cotillard.
Cotillard. Yeah, what is this one called? I forgot.
With music by Sparks.
Oh,
it is
yeah!
called Annette. It is the wildest fucking movie I have seen in years.
Now, is it old Sparks music put to a plot, or did Sparks write new music for the intention of
musical score?
Holy
Fully new musical score. And it if it reeks of like late period Sparks and like their love of repetition, gaining new meaning, their love of anyway, don't want to get into the miasma of the band Sparks. This movie will not be for everyone. I have rarely sat in a movie theater and go, oh, people are going to hate this, but there's also going to be a bunch of people that screen this every year in a big theater. Like, it's one of those movies. It's really wild to watch something doing
Annette,
that right
you said?
before your eyes. Annette, like the woman's name, like Annette Bening. It is completely buck wild. I encourage no one to look anything up about it before you watch it. Just watch it. Just do it. You might not like it, but I would encourage you to go in as blind as possible. It
Right.
went in so many fucking bizarre ass directions. Again, I am saying full right now. You might not like it. I saw it with my buddy Kev, and he did not care for it. He was very upset, but I was like, this is one of the best things I've seen this year. This movie's fucking wild. It goes in so many bizarre
All right.
directions.
I'm
I don't
very,
even-
very interested.
There's so many upsetting elements. At one point, Marion Cotillard sings a song while Adam Driver eats her out. Like, that's the kind of movie that we're watching.
Okay.
I loved it.
It's on Amazon?
I loved it. It is produced by Amazon, so I know it'll be there eventually. I don't know. Well, you know what? I got fucking Amazon on this computer. Why don't I just look it up?
I
and
can
tell
fucking
you?
look it up.
I saw it in the theater, the Nighthawk Prospect Park. It's not yet available on Amazon. Coming to Amazon August 20th, so 3 days from this recording. So by the time this episode is up, you can watch Annette on Amazon Prime. Do it, and you know what? If you hate it, and this goes for the listeners,
I'll
if
blame
hate
you. If
Annette,
I hate it, I'll blame you.
feel free to DM me if you did not enjoy this movie, because
Kevin, you led me astray. That
You
may
might
have
not.
been the worst
I
hour and 25 minutes I've
Hour
ever
and 20.
spent.
It's over 2 hours. It's listen, I have said so many times right here, you might not like you might in fact hate it, but I do think it deserves to be seen. I do think you should just watch it and decide for yourself, because it's buck fucking wild and beautiful. It's just like looks so arresting. It's just complete. It's a.
I'm infatuated with Adam Driver, so I have a feeling I'm gonna like it.
It's tasty.
I have a thing that
get-
I do now. Me and my buddy, whenever we like something, we make the okay sign with our hands and go, "Good soup," because of that one time he fucking does that in a movie. I found just like a TikTok or some shit.
What?
It's just him going on some soup, putting the spoon down and going, "Good soup."
Who is
That's
this?
it.
Adam Driver?
Yes.
Hilarious. Oh
Yeah.
my
Adam
god.
Driver.
Just look up
Good
Adam Driver,
Soup.
Good Soup.
It's from Girls. It's from HBO's Girls.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
now I just
okay.
say good soup to shit.
Can you believe that just like 6 years ago, Adam Driver was that guy on Girls, and now he has worked with all of our greatest living directors?
Yeah, wow.
you-
What's
What
even wilder
honestly,
is
what
that,
a
like,
glow up.
10 years ago, Adam Driver was a Marine who got out and was like, "Fuck that." I
Adam
wanna
Driver
act."
was a Marine?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes. And then he got out of the Marine Corps and said, "How do I take this giant, kind of weird, kind of disproportionate frame and face and make it so that everyone fucking knows it?" And he did it.
Make it
He fucking
fashion.
crushed it. And I love it to death.
Rules. The actor of his generation, at least so far. You know, he's done it all. Like, He's done Cohen. He's done Spielberg. He's done Scorsese. He's done Leoz Carax. He's done
Spielberg.
it
What
all.
Spielberg did he do?
Oh, he's in like Lincoln or some shit. I can't.
Adam Driver's in
Driver.
Lincoln. What? Lincoln was.
I think
That's
he's-
right. Lincoln was Spielberg. Whoa.
I think he's in Lincoln. Now I'm looking it up. Adam Driver Spielberg. That looks like a picture from Lincoln. No, he's. Hold on, I'll figure this out. Adam Driver's film directors. A list from IMDb. Clint Eastwood. He's worked with Clint Eastwood.
Ew.
Noah Baumbach. Steven Spielberg. It was on Lincoln.
It
Ethan
was
Coen.
Lincoln.
Joel Cohen. It was on Lincoln. J.J. Abrams, one of our great living directors. Jim Jarmusch, Martin Scorsese, Steven Soderbergh, Ryan Johnson, Spike Lee, Terry Gilliam.
He was on. Oh, that's right. Black Klansman.
He's really great in Black Klansman.
He
by the
gave
way.
one of my favorite monologues I've heard in a long time. Like, I very rarely hear monologues about like being Jewish and like not relating to it entirely and being like, "Whoa, I relate to that." And that one, I was like, "Holy shit!" Very cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm rereading all of John Oliver's fucking requests of Adam Driver, and they're fucking hilarious. Choke slam me to hell, you nasty shed. Jam your mandible claw down my throat, you irredeemable steer. What the fuck? These are so funny. Pull my heart out through my ear, you meaty oak tree. Impale my brain, you unacceptable monstrosity.
Oh my god!
Sneeze in my McFlurry, you pensive bison.
You pensive bison.
Ravage my lungs, you relentless hillock.
Unbelievable. Well, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Shatter my knees, you fuckable redwood. Snap off my big toes, you big unwashed buffalo.
What is it with relating him to like either like trees or like big,
large
he's huge.
animals?
Because he's huge.
He is big. He's a
like
big lad.
6'6". He's massive.
Oh shit!
Yeah, when
Yeah,
he's towering over Daisy Ridley in Star Wars, he's not on a box. He's fucking massive.
And like, Daisy Ridley, not a tall woman. Adam Driver, very tall man.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
It's like a Gillian Jacobs, Alison Brie, and Joel McHale kind of situation where you're like, these two don't fit in the frame. These two, you gotta back the camera the fuck up to shove these people in the frame together.
Yeah,
God
they would
bless
give
it.
Tom Cruise 2 milk crates to do a.
See,
Well,
it's that shot from fucking Fast 5 where they've got Vin and they're trying to make him seem like he's the same height
as The Rock,
as
and
The
you're like,
Rock, and they're doing, and it's just
no.
you're like, babe, we
No.
know, don't fucking.
it's
You're
so
The Rock is a
good.
literal giant, and you are big, but you're short. Like,
He's
no.
big, and then The Rock shows up. You know what I mean?
And then The Rock
he-
is like puny human. Damn, fuck.
The Rock can't even like put his arms down. He's like, stay the fuck out of my way.
Yeah, he can't pat his
My
own
name's
fucking
Rock.
back.
Man out of rocks.
Hello there, my name's I made a rope. Oh,
My name's Dwayne.
You though. Kind of run things here.
Hey guys, my name's Dwayne. Some people call me Rock.
Name's Dwayne. I'm the Rook. Don't look at it, I'm you though. I'm really a kind and lovable man. I once sang in Moana. It was kind of cool. I had long hair.
Kevin's friend Trace wrote a book about me.
My daughter doesn't believe me though. She thinks I'm a liar when I tell her that's me.
I take 3 showers a day because I work out that much.
There is a
Okay.
high to Korg in Moana.
I'm ready for it.
Oh,
I
so-
think we need to end this podcast.
Well, it's because Jermaine Clement is the fucking giant snail. Yeah.
Yes.
Little semi mini god. He's great.
Yeah,
I watched that movie a lot because I.
Yeah, I was about to say, which one of us has a daughter? Tough to tell.
I can
Tough
do
to-
the
Yes,
Moana.
the
I can
hosts,
do the
the
Moana
hosts.
rap.
Hmm.
I can
You
do
can?
the Moana. Yes, I can.
I'm gonna say I believe you and not put that expectation on you.
That's right. Next episode, I'll do it.
Okay.
That's thrilling.
Because Kev wants
We'll
to
be
fucking
back.
go to bed.
Wait, no, I gotta. I'm gonna be out like all day tomorrow, so I'm gonna like work out after this. So I wash my hair like right before I go to bed. So that's my plan for the evening. We will be back next week for an episode where Dan Harmon is grinding out his Guardians of the Galaxy demons. But until next week, pop pop.
And also with you, pop pop. Dude. Da ba da da, da ba da da, da ba da da, da da ba da dee. What is no? I meant to do the Superman theme song.
You turned it into Star Wars.
Yeah,
you turned it into
da 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 Superman. Anyway, yeah, that was.
What a theme.
John Williams did both of
Kinda
those. I just picked the wrong John
That's
Williams
true.
score.
Kind of knows what he's doing, I think.
I know.
He's real good at themes. Real good at themes.
He's pretty good. John, hey, coming at you, hot take. John Williams, pretty good at putting music in movies.
Hey, slow down.
I know.
Chill out a
Really,
little.
coming at you.
All right, chill out a
The hot
little.
takes. Maybe not like my favorite, but he's pretty good. Can't really deny it.
I have to pee for the third time. We've
Jaws
been on
theme?
podcast right now.
Jaws theme.
Yo, I peed so many times during this podcast today.
Congratulations.
Have a good night. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Moonlight, bleeding glass and healing needles, amputated hearts are never whole. Too bright, dreaming as the screaming seagulls feed on parts of me I keep below. Oh, 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 take off your coat, let me go the way you've been.
Fly overhead, buffalo, calling jet inside. Da, da, da.
You know what?